As of recording this video, the Apple Vision Pro was announced roughly 30 minutes ago, and while I was watching the Apple event, I was very intrigued. It is touting some amazing specs and features, and I was really getting my hopes up, including over 4K resolution for each eye, which when you're using a VR headset is a big deal. I have the Quest 2, or the Meta Quest 2 or Meta 2, whatever they call it these days. And I will say with the resolution that it provides for each eye, I can actually see the individual pixels. So getting over 4K resolution per eye means that you're going to get a stellar resolution and experience when you're in AR VR with the Vision Pro, which is great. Of course, its ability to work with the Apple OS system will be fantastic. Being able to go seamlessly from my MacBook or my iPhone or whatever Apple device you're using to the Vision Pro will be a wonderful experience. The thing about Apple is they tend to take a little while to get to things, but when they do, it works great. And I don't think the Vision Pro will be any different. Of course, you have other very interesting ideas that Apple is presenting, like their personas, where it's actually taking a 3D image of your face and is able to use that in various different ways, including in FaceTime calls, because obviously it can't see you while you are in a FaceTime call. It's attached to your face. And quick side note, still, even with Apple, there is no cool way as of yet to use an AR VR headset. You still look absolutely ridiculous, especially with those eyes that are projected on the front. I mean, that is hilarious. So with all the amazing features that Apple is boasting about, how could the Apple Vision Pro possibly be a failure? And it really comes down to the one thing that you may have heard about and you may have winced at when you heard it, the price tag. It is coming in at a whopping $3,500 starting price. That is insane. For comparison, my Meta Quest 2 cost $250 when I purchased it. I believe I got it on a Black Friday sale, but it was originally $299, so $300. The new Meta Quest 3 that was also recently announced is going to be coming in at $500. And of course, the Meta Quest Pro comes in at $1,000. Now, I know what you're saying, Connor, these are very different products and Apple is a premium product and it's gonna be in the Apple ecosystem and it's just gonna be so much better and look how nice it looks, it's gonna be way more comfortable, all those things. And I totally agree. I think it's going to be a much better version of whatever Meta is putting out in terms of the premium quality and seamless design of it all. But Austin Evans actually said it best. He said, "I'm glad Apple finally got Vision Pro out the door, but it's going to be years before a good version of this thing is ready. External 2-hour battery and a $3,500 price tag means it's only for developers and rich enthusiasts." And I totally agree, because I would consider myself an enthusiast. I love Apple products. I purchase everything from the AirPod Pro 2s. I got the Apple AirTags on my keys. I got the Apple 14 Pro, my MacBook Pro, I got it all. Apple Watch Ultra as well, it's right here on my wrist. I am an Apple enthusiast. I love Apple products. I will not be purchasing the Apple Vision Pro, however, because that price tag just gates me out of this system, and I think it unfortunately gatekeeps out a ton of people from this system. However, Tyler Stallman did make a really good point. He was saying that they are calling this the Vision Pro. So this is gonna be for more work, professional use, and then they'll probably release in the future years an Apple Vision without the Pro, and it'll be a much more consumer-based product, although who knows how much that'll cost. It'll probably still be more than the Meta Quest Pro. Is that what it's called? The Meta Quest Pro. But obviously it will be a much more affordable system whenever we do see that. Also, I cannot believe that Apple is doing an external battery on a $3,500 headset. That is crazy to me, because the Quest 2 and the Quest 3 obviously have a battery built in, so you're completely not tethered to anything. Even if you wear the battery in your pocket, it looks kind of ridiculous. That was just the weirdest move to me. I don't understand why they did that. Also, it has the magnet power system like you're on your watch. So that means if it catches on something, maybe it would unplug. I don't know if it has an internal battery at all, if it would last like 20 minutes if it got unplugged. That was a really weird one. I don't understand why they did that. That's crazy. So do I think the Vision Pro is a failure? Well, in terms of consumers and even regular enthusiasts, I think yes. I think that the price tag gatekeeps too many people from purchasing it. Obviously, people who are well off will buy it, and also developers will buy it because it is the future of technology. technology. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be attainable for the average person. However, it is Apple. It is not a true failure. They obviously are very smart at making money, and they released this thing at that price point for a reason. They wanted to get it in the hands of developers, probably more specifically, so that they could start developing really cool features and applications that they never would have thought of, so that when the more budget-friendly, more consumer version comes out, it's going to be a robust system. It's not going to feel so much like a beta system, because that's the one thing that Apple always want to make sure that they do. They want everything to be seamless. They want everything to feel as easy as possible. They don't want things to feel like a beta. So in that regard, it is not a failure. But I personally am not going to buy the Vision Pro. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Are you all going to buy the Vision Pro? Are you going to drop $3,500? Are you going to stick with maybe more a Meta Quest 3 route? That's probably the route I'm going to go for now. I like my Meta Quest 2. Meta Quest 3 looks pretty cool. It has a lot of the same features as the Apple Vision Pro. Or do you think that AR VR is stupid and I don't want to wear a headset, I don't want to look ridiculous while I'm walking around my living room? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I hope that you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.